Everyone, we're going to give it just a minute while everybody flows in. So thank you all for joining early. Alrighty. Looks like we have a decent amount of people starting to come in. I know we'll have more flowing in throughout this, but uh, thanks to everyone for joining. Today, this webinar is going to be around maximizing your profitability with Aruba. So we wanted to get some time on the books with all of you to go over some of our different ways that you can be maximizing your profitability with us. My name's Colin Turner. I'm one of our inside partner account managers with Aruba. We also have a few other people on the line who we'll introduce here shortly. But Ashley, if you want to go to the next slide, we can pull up the agenda real quick. So we are going to be starting off with our HPE Engage and Grow with Lucelana, followed up with our partner promotions with Mike Sheikey, and then going through our partner portal and deal registration with Ashley. So throughout this, we do have a Q&A enabled. So if you have any questions while we are going through, throw them in that Q&A and we'll be getting to them as they come through. But let's get it started and kicked off with Lucelana.
Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and share my screen and let me know if you're able to see it. Give me just one moment. All right, let me know if it's visible.
Yep. Yeah, we see it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Excellent. So we're going to start with the program that is called Engage and Grow. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with the program, but this program is our incentive program. And we reward partner reps and technical reps for selling across the HP portfolio and also for learning about the different products and solutions that we have within the program. Logging into the engagement program and registering is fairly simple. If you have to go through the PartnerReady portal, then there are some avenues in which you can earn rewards. We have what we call Learn and Earn, which I will talk about that in a little bit further. Sell and Earn. Then we have Redeem Rewards and obviously keeping active within the program. Now, following on our slides, just a reminder that we do have a cap on the earnings, but it's still a really high cap. So within the year, you can earn up to $125,000 a year with HPE Engage and Grow. That is obviously if you participate in the different offerings that we have, in the different trainings that we have. This is our yearly cap. And by the way, we have had several people last year that reach out to CAP, so make sure that you maximize your earnings by going into the Engage and Grow program. One thing that is important to mention is that in Engage and Grow, we have what we call the company performance bonus. This means that not only the sales reps or technical reps can earn the spiff, your company as a whole can earn too. The way that they do that is that there's an additional percentage going to the company. We don't take away from your spiff. It goes directly to the company. It's 10% of the spiff value going to the company. The company has to opt in. It's not automatic. So if you want to make sure that your company is registered, feel free to reach out to me, and then we can review if there's already a registration at a company level to earn this bonus. Moving on, let's go into how you log and register into the Engage and Grow program. So the way to do that is by going into the PartnerReady portal and then going into the Tools section. Within the Tools section, you're going to type Engage or Engage and Grow and click the search bar, and that will display a menu that shows HPE Engage and Grow. the next step is to click on View Tool, and it should take you directly to our Engage and Grow homepage. Now, don't worry, you don't have to do all of these steps all the time. There's an option to pin the tool to dashboard. So if you see once you type Engage and Grow and it displays the menu in here, there's a little pin icon on the top. Click there, click on Pin Tool to Dashboard, and then the next time that you go into Partner Ready Portal, Engage and Grow is going to be right there on your top tools. And this applies to internal HPE users and also to our external partners. You can pin Engage and Grow as a tool to your dashboard so that you don't have to search for it every time. Now, what happens once you are inside Engage and Grow? If it's the first time that you're logging into the program, then we're going to ask you to fill out your profile information. So you will have to go into account info and then on your account, and there needs to be certain information that you will need to fill out, your name, your address, and your tax ID. Why your tax ID? Because this is considered taxable income. So we issue a 1099 for US users once a year, and we issue a T4A for Canadian users as well. Once you have filled out your information, it's important that you accept the current terms and conditions of the program. And then from that moment on, you can start participating and earning with Engage and Grow. Now, let me go into how can you earn with the Engage and Grow program. So there are basically three avenues this year to earn with Engage and Grow. The first one is trainings. It's very small, bite-sized trainings, no longer than 15 minutes, and then you can earn the first set of rewards for Engage and Grow. Then we have what we call eligible SKUs. So it's basically you sell one of these SKUs, you get X amount of points. Each points equal $1. So basically, you come in here, you claim your speed if you sell one of the qualifying SKUs, and you get those points. Then we have promotions. Promotions are high value activities that you can perform, and this is where the big money is. So if you're doing an Aruba new logo, if you're doing an Edge Connect new customer, if you're doing certain certifications, demos, or appointment settings, you will go into the promotion sections and claim for them. And we don't have a top achievers for this fiscal year 25. So specifically for Aruba, we're going to have after me Mike Shiki. He's going to talk about the latest offerings that we have in the program. So just know that high level, there are three avenues to earn: trainings, eligible skills, and promotions. Now, going into trainings, when you go into Engage and Grow, you're going to see a menu that's very similar to these. So what you're going to do if you want to take one of the trainings that's running for the quarter is you're going to click on Learn, then go to Courses, and then you're going to see the available trainings that we have. Because they're very short, they don't give a lot of points, but if you're new to the program, I highly recommend that you take the trainings because this is the way that you can start earning certain points within Engage and Grow. Now, if you're new to the program, if you don't have a claim to speak just yet, take the training so that you can start earning points and then redeem your points. We're going to talk about redemptions in a minute, but just keep this in mind. This is a very easy way to earn your first set of points and then do your first redemption. When you do the trainings, you know that there's a quiz available. And if you pass the quiz with 80% success rate, you'll get the points behind that. Then we were talking about the other avenues to win with Engage and Grow. So we do have eligible SKUs. Again, you sell one of the eligible SKUs, you get the points. So once you're ready to claim that, what you're gonna do is go to click on claims and new sales claim. And then you're gonna choose, I highly recommend that you go into the simplified claiming distribution invoice. The reason is that if you have your distributor invoice to partner on hand, it's very easy to claim. You can just plug the invoice, click apply, and it will automatically bring all the SKUs that qualify. If you choose the option that's called legacy, It's a very lengthy claiming. You will have to have your end customer invoice with you. You will have to enter your SKUs one by one, including serial numbers. So use the simplified form. Be ready with your distributor invoice number. That's the only thing that we'll need, and it will automatically bring all the SKUs that qualify. We do have as well promotions. As I was saying, these are high value activities like new logo or new customer for Edge Connect or certain appointments. So make sure that you check out the promotions. We do reward across the sales cycle. And what you're going to do is come in here, click on the corresponding tile, and just prompt the form that it's uploaded in there for you to enter your proof of execution. One thing that's important also to note, and that I get asked a lot of the partners is, okay, I submitted my claim. How can I check for status? How can I make sure that it has been paid? So we do have a claim status tool within the Engage and Grow program. So what you're gonna do is, if it's a standard claim or eligible SKU claim, you're gonna go into claims, new sales claim, and then you will be able to see claim history. It will show the history of all the claims that you have submitted and the current status of your claim. And then the same thing for promotion. You will go to promotions, promotion claims. It will show the history of all the claims that you have submitted, and then you can check the status of that claim as well. So once you have submitted your claim and it has been validated and approved, you will have points available into your particular profile. So the next question is, how do I redeem those points? When you get the first set of points or when you have a claim that it's approved, again, those points are going to go into your profile. At that moment, points are just points. They're not dollars. So what you're going to do is make sure that you convert your points into dollars by redeeming your points. So the redemption is fairly simple. You will go into reward store, and then you will be able to see an image like this. So this is a screenshot from my own profile. Obviously, I don't have any points because I'm an HPE internal user. But for you, you will be able to see the points available right in here. So you can redeem at a minimum 20 points. Once you redeem the points, you will click in the card in here and it will go into your reloadable card. A couple of clarifying points. The first thing is if you haven't filled out your profile, if there's something missing in your profile, you will not be able to redeem the rewards. So you need to make sure that your profile is up to date with your address and your tax ID. The second important thing is if this is the first time that you are redeeming your rewards, then we're gonna issue a reloadable card. And the card, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to reach out to you physically. So this card is the card that you're gonna use from now on. Once you receive your card, all of your redemptions are going to go into that very specific card. You don't have to request a new card every time that you're doing that redemption. You have to treat your card as any other debit card. It's for you, it's personal, and then you can use this card as any other debit card. You can do it's Google Pay and Apple Pay compatible. You can use it on point of sale, and then you can also do EFT transfers from this card. So make sure that you keep it in a place that it's safe. I was telling you that if this is the first time that you redeem, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks. And so this is where the trainings come in useful or handy. If you don't have anything to claim just yet, what I recommend is taking those trainings right up front so that you can redeem just your first set of rewards. We can issue your card. And then once you have your card available and once you're ready to claim for the big money on the promotions or the eligible SKUs, you already have your card handy with you. So make sure that you take advantage of that, take those trainings, redeem your rewards so that you can have your reloadable card readily available. Now, within Engage and Grow, we do have additional tools for you. If you want to take advantage of those, we do have account dashboards. So that basically shows your performance within the program. What you're going to do is go into your profile account dashboard, and it will tell you how many claims have you submitted, how many rewards have you earned, how many redemptions have you done within the program. So this is where you can see all your performance for the year. And one final thought is we do have what we call Kahoot Fridays. So Kahoot Fridays run every first and third Friday of the month. It's just a very easy way to join us and do live training with different guest speakers around different solutions that we have. It's just 30 minutes and it's a fun way that you can learn and also earn prizes. We do give really nice prizes to the top three winners of the Kahoot. So I just invite you to join us every first and third Friday of the month for additional learnings. And then for now, I'm just going to leave out our support information. So if you have any questions, if there's a claim that's stuck, if you're not very sure how you can earn with the program, or there's a particular question on your profile, you can reach out our support team. This is the US support team. This is the Canadian support team. We also have a phone number and a live chat if you want to take advantage of that. And then one final thought, and then I'll pass it on to Mike Shiki here. So I know this was a lot of information, and the slides will be available for you. But within the Engage and Grow program, we have the resource tab in here. So if you go into the resource tab right at the top, you can see different resources for the different alliance partners that we have. So take a look at those as well. You can see some of technical paper use cases that you might be able to use. And then at the same time, if you go into resources, HBE Engage and Grow, you will be able to find in here different trainings for each of the parts of the programs, how to navigate, how to earn with the trainings, the claim process for SKUs, the claim process for promotions, and then additional tools that are very useful, like the speed calculator and the eligible SKU list. So take advantage of those trainings. They're super short. They're very easy to navigate with. Again, resources, HVE, Engage and Grow, and then you can see all of our updated videos right there. So I'm gonna pause for now, and then I'll be taking a look at the chat within the rest of our presentation to see if there are any particular Engage and Grow questions. And with that in mind, I'll stop sharing and I'll pass it on to Mike Shiki, who has some important updates on our offerings for Aruba for the Engage and Grow program.
Thanks, Liz. I will share screen. And Liz or Collins, can you let me know if you can see my screen?
Yep, we can see
Yes.
it.
Great, sorry. Okay, I apologize here. I gotta move a feline. Hey, good morning, everybody. And thank you for joining and your time. I'm gonna take a few minutes and go over our current Engage and Grow and also just general channel promotions that we're running through April. If you're familiar with us and knew about our AP Trade-Up program that we ran last year, we've brought it back. So I'll get into more details on that, but that has been relaunched effective February 1. We're also extending some of our other channel promos, including the top value promo, our 5 for 3 access points promo, and we do have a Ubiquity trade-up program as well. And then again, you can see there's a summary of some of the spiffs that we have in place. Back to the AP Trade-Up program. So this is a great way to connect with your previous customers who may have, it's time for them to upgrade their old AP 100s, 200s, and 300s, but this also extends into some specific Cisco and Meraki access points. So it provides an end user customer with credits when they purchase eligible AP 600 or 700 series APs. So Partners are asked to help facilitate and submit applications for their customers. But in the end, the rebate goes, or the credit can go to the end user customer. So um, here's that list of the actual eligible products in the program. So you see the AP 600s and 700s, and also the list of eligible products that can be traded in, including Cisco and Meraki. These slides actually do have links within them, so you should be able to click on these links as well. We do have resources in Seismic as well if you're looking for other additional documentation, including the forms for the end user customers for them to review. And there is a landing page as well that you can go to help start the application. One thing I did want to mention, I'm going to come back here, is what we will also do, HPE will also do the recycling of product. So partners do not have to touch the product. We will actually come out and haul away and recycle hardware for end user customers and that's at no charge for that as well. So that's another nice bonus for that offer. That will actually be running through the end of our fiscal year, which is through October. So this is a summary slide here that gives you an overview that we like to say that, for each step of the sales cycle, we have SPIF incentives in place. So for example, if you're getting certified, and this is if you're a sales rep or a systems engineer, we actually have SPIFs for becoming certified for each level, whether you're at associate or up to expert levels. There's higher SPIFs for each higher certification that you achieve. So also we say for prospecting, we have a new customer appointment SPIF, which is if you set up an appointment with an Aruba sales manager in person with somebody on our net new customer list, there's a SPIF for that. Who's on that list, please contact your Aruba sales manager for more information on how to see who's eligible. We have deal registrations available for our SASE and Edge Connect products just for submitting a deal registration. And then we have traditional per unit SPIFs as well across our product line, and there's a slide on that as well. We still have in place, and this has been running for over a year now, our net new customer, our net new logo SPIF. Again, that's targeted at bringing in net new customers with their sales. And those can be stacked actually with HPE HIT products as well. So for the Aruba portion, depending on the deal size, partners can receive up to $10,000 in SPIFs on new opportunities. Engage and grow SPIFs that are focused on our DCN or data center networking switches. We have the CX10000, 9000, and 8000 series where we do have SPIFs per unit. And there are caps on these, and you'll be able to see the caps for each type of product when I show you the SPIF chart. But we're continuing on with our data center switch SPIFs because we're, again, continuing to focus on those products. In our SASE Edge Connect product line, again, this is a slide that will give you more details and information on those net new customer SPIFs that can go up to $10,000. For that appointment setting SPIF, again, if you want to know, which customers qualify, contact your sales manager, your Aruba sales manager, who can then assist with identifying if those partners, or excuse me, those customers are eligible or not. Again, just more details on what I mentioned before about the deal registrations. And we've been having SPIFs on our networking as a service packs as well. So again, this is dependent upon deal size, but we do have incentives or engage and grow SPIFs as well for service pack deals. Again, here's those different SPIFs for the different levels of certifications, whether whether you're in sales or an SE, and this does include our Edge Connect and Silver Peak certifications as well. So up to $300 if you achieve that expert level. Again, if you want details again on, well, how does that $10,000 net new customer spiff work? Again, more details on the deal size, but you can also see the incentives in place for the HPE HIT products as well. It's a little bit of an eye chart, but again, it's a good reference to show you across our product line that we have spiff incentives, and you see points in one column and then cap. 1 point equals $1. So if it's 25 points for that 6,000 switch, it's $25 per unit, and that's in US dollars. And the cap per deal is 25, for example. So you can see the per deal cap and then the points per unit. You see that orange box. We do have a bonus spiff in place. We're focusing on those 600 and 700 series access points. If you have a deal that has 250 or more of the AP 600s or 700s, there is a $2,000 bonus spiff, and that's per deal. And you can mix and match. It doesn't have to be all one model. You can have 600 and 700 series models on the same deal. And then we also do have incentives too and spiffs on our Aruba Central software for cloud management. This is a very high-level summary chart on, again, on some of those channel promotions. If you're not familiar with our 5 for 3 promo, customers can get 5 eligible access points for the price of 3. And the distributors have that pricing available, and they can quote that for you, and you can see those eligible products. And our top value promo, if you're not familiar with that, that's been ongoing for some time too. So we have quite a list of our most popular products, from instant on products to our 6,000 series switches to most of our access points, transceivers, and other accessories. So it's per unit discounts that's cooked into the distributor system. So our distributors can quote that for you as best pricing if you're on our Partner Ready program. So, and if you're wondering whether or not the SKUs are eligible, you can work with your distributor on which products are eligible. We do have a competitive win offer that requires a quote from an Aruba sales representative. If you have an end user customer who asks, hey, is there any type of a trade-in or trade up offer just for any other brands? And the answer is yes. And again, simply contact your Aruba sales manager for more details, but it does require a quote approved by a Aruba sales manager. That Ubiquity rip and replace offer is again targeted at trading in Ubiquity product and then replacing it with instant on products. And in an effort to get our end user customers to transition from Airwave to Central cloud network management software, we've had a Airwave to Central offer where a customer can buy 2 Central licenses and get 1 free. The prerequisite is that they need to have a Airwave service agreement in place. And again, we can assist you in identifying whether or not the customer is eligible. And with that, that's all I had for today. And again, I'll check the chat for any questions. I appreciate your time and look forward to helping out and answering any other questions that you may have. And I'll stop sharing now.
Thank you, Mike. We appreciate you hopping on. And next we'll have Ashley coming up with our partner portal and deal registration.
Yes, hi. Thank you everyone for joining. We're going to wrap this up with showing you how you can utilize your partner portal and a specific tool in there to help maximize your profits and help with your deals. If you do not have access to the partner portal, please reach out to your partner account manager so we can help you. It should be fairly simple. You should be able to go in to partner.hb.com and register. But if you run into an issue, reach out to either your partner portal administrator or your partner account manager, and we can help facilitate your access. Once you are into the partner portal, this is the main screen that you will see your home page. The top left corner is going to be that hamburger icon. When you click on that, it's going to pull up your menu options. And then the bottom half of the screen is where you can pin your top tools. We love it if you have your Engage and Grow tool pin there, and even your deal registration tool, just to give you easy access to the things that you'll be using the most. On that hamburger icon, one of the options there is going to be HP Partner Ready. It's going to pull up two sections, as you can see here, the HP Partner Ready at the top and the HP Partner Ready for networking. As you know, this is for Aruba networking. This half of the partner program that we're talking about now is going to be at the bottom under the HP Partner Ready for networking. Right there, you'll be able to see your membership status. And in that tool are some pertinent pieces of information that a lot of partners ask us about. There was a recent update to the partner portal, which now includes the ability to see your partner status. And you can see I took a snippet of that, and that is that picture in the right-hand corner right here, partner status. The wonderful thing about this information is it allows you to see your revenue to goal and the certifications that you've obtained in order to move up to the next level of the partner program. Our goal as your partner account manager is to get you transacting, get your revenue increased, and to make sure that you have the certifications that will allow you to maximize your profits and put more money back into your pockets. I say that because as you go up to the next level and you have the certifications and the revenue, you can start receiving rebates on the hardware that you sell. If you look at right here where I have the HP Partner Ready for Networking Silver, if you click on that when you're in your partner portal, it will show you the requirements for the revenue, and all of these, as far as gold, NSP, and platinum, will show you the revenue requirement. And then you will see the achievement range, and that's going to show as a percentage. So you'll be able to see where your company's revenue is in a percentage to the goal in order to move up to the next tier. You'll also see what certifications, the number that you have, one or more for the sales and technical. Your partner account manager is here to help you strategize a plan in order to not only increase your revenue, but to get on the correct certification path in order to bring the most profits back to you. Because there's different certification paths depending on what you're selling the most of. So we want you to be utilizing the certifications in the best way possible for you to bring in the most money. The tool that I want to show you is the deal registration tool. If you have not submitted a deal registration before, please get with your partner account manager so we can go through this one-on-one and just make sure that you not only have access, but you don't have any questions and you know how to get through it. We're going to go through it today, but please reach out if you have any additional questions. To find the deal registration tool, you can do it one of two ways. You can go to the hamburger icon top left corner and click the tool icon right here, or you can also just click this little wrench that's going to be on the left-hand side of your home page. When you go to search for the tools, it's going to be under leads, opportunities, and deal registration. If you have never submitted a deal registration before, it's going to have you first request access. That access will go to the partner portal administrator on the account, and then they'll be able to assign the privilege to do a deal registration. If you do not have access and you need help getting access, please reach out to your partner portal administrator or your partner account manager so we can assist with that. Once you are in the deal registration tool, this is where you're going to submit your opportunity and thus submit your deal registration. Why do we love deal registrations, you ask? Deal registrations lock you into pricing. They lock you in as the incumbent partner for the account, and they give you priority. So we want you to register early. We want you to register often. That way you are set with that opportunity and that customer. Deal registrations are for the opportunity. FYI, you can't just register a deal registration for a customer and think you're good to go. They're for specific opportunities. Once you are in, you'll see this screen, which will have you put in the customer information. You put in the company name and then you will search to find it. If the customer name does not show up, please expand the search and you may need to add the customer. That's great. If the customer is not showing up, it means that we don't have it in the system, right? So add the customer so we can get their information plugged in, and then you can move to go on the next steps to submit the deal registration. This is a very important part of the deal registration, and if you fill this out in its entirety and completely, it will save a lot of back and forth time with you working with the sales account manager to gather information. When you submit a deal registration, it routes to the appropriate sales account manager who's going to be the one to help you with quoting, help with conversations with the customer. We can help scope out the environment and create the build. There are some pieces of information that we want to know, that your sales account manager wants to know. We want to understand the project, and we want to understand your engagement with the customer. This is really important because there are going to be times when multiple partners are working with the same customer, right? And so we want to know what your level of engagement is with the customer and who you're working with. We want to know if you're working with the decision maker or not, right? Because that will help us determine what partner is actively and actually engaged with the specific opportunity. We also would like to know who the account manager is at the partner. There are a lot of partners that have a designated person submitting all the deal registrations, but they are not the account manager for the opportunity. So please include in the opportunity description who the account manager is. That way, that will also save time. We can just reach out to that person directly. If you have a BOM, a build of materials already created, please attach that and let us know you have a BOM so we can reach out and gather that. That will help us be able to look at the opportunity, see what the SKUs are. We can pull in engineering help if we need to. And if you do not have a build, also let us know so we can start to work with you to create that. We would like to know if this is a competitive opportunity, and if it is, who we are going up against. That way we can help prepare. We can look at special pricing, special discounting, top value promotions, the 5-for-3 promotions that Mike went over, and see what's going to be most applicable and to help you win the opportunity. And please let us know what you're needing help with from us. Are you going to need extra discounting? Are you going to need discovery calls with the customer? Are you going to need help looking at their environment? Let us know so we can start to plan those things and start to schedule. And then we would also love to know when we should follow up with you. There are some account managers that want a weekly follow-up on particular opportunities, or maybe you want us to just check in monthly. Just let us know so we can start to schedule those things out on the calendars and with you. Very, very important. If you are going to submit the deal registration, see that circle I have right there? It says add product and continue with deal registration. It's very close to the create opportunity, which can be a little bit deceiving. So if you just click create opportunity, that's all it will do. And it's just going to sit as an opportunity, but it will not create the deal registration. You need to click that little box that says add product and continue with deal registration. Once you click that box, it's going to take you to the next screen where you'll input the customer budget and you'll select the business group. If you're submitting an Aruba deal registration, please be sure to select the HP Aruba Networking Business Group. It does not auto-populate. So just make sure that you're scrolling down and finding the correct business group. And then you're going to add the product lines, which you just would click in this available product group. You'll click whatever product groups are going to be involved with the deal registration and the opportunity at hand. And then it will pull up the product lines and then the product groups right here on the right. If it is an E-rate project, please select yes. You should know if it is or not. If you have questions on if it's an E-rate project, please reach out to your account manager and we can help walk through that. And then from there, you will select the distributor. It's important to note you can only have one distributor on a deal registration at a time. Once you have selected your distributor, that's when you will click Register Deal. And boom, it's saved, it's sent off, it'll be routed to the correct sales account manager, and it will populate this HPE opportunity ID. This will be your reference number, so to speak, for the deal registration. This is what the account managers, the sales account managers will use to talk about the deal. This will be how you can follow up. If you send this number to your account manager, we can check on the status of the deal registration and then also see and loop in the appropriate account manager. In your deal registration tool, when you're in the partner portal, you can pull up all of the opportunities that you've submitted. So you can see the details and information. From there is when we'll start working on closing the opportunity and helping you with discounting, helping you with discovery calls, and scoping out opportunity for you and your customer. Please, 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 as I said before, register early, register often, and make sure that you're filling out the appropriate information so we're not getting caught up with going back and forth trying to gather information. It's much easier if you just submit all that you have and then we can follow up. The deal registrations are typically actioned within 48 hours of submission. If you have not heard back, please reach out to your account manager so we can look into the deal registration and, like I said, pull in the appropriate sales account manager to help out. That is the end of our presentation here. I know we covered a lot today, from the Engage and Grow to the promotions to the deal registration and partner portal tool. Should you have any questions about anything, please reach out to your partner account manager. We're happy to go one-on-one through the deal registration tool or to talk through any of the promotions. There are a lot. So the point of everything is we want you to know all of the tools available to help you maximize your profitability and help you make Aruba your vendor of choice and get that into all of your customers' environments.
Thank you, Ashley, and thank you everyone again for hopping in. I think we might have a little time for any extra Q&A. It looks like we just had one more question that wasn't answered, but Joseph, yes, this session is recorded. You'll receive the session recording in the chat shortly after. We're also going to share the materials, so the different slide decks that we presented on today through that chat. So you'll have that here shortly after the call ends. But again, thank you guys for hopping on. We really appreciate the partnership here, and like Ashley said, we want to make sure you guys are maximizing any profitability you can as a partner, and every one of our account managers here are here to help you. If you have any questions or have a question of who your account manager may be on the channel side, just shoot us a message, shoot us an email, and we are happy to give a hand there. Awesome, and I think that's all from the Q&A. So with that, we'll get this ended. And again, thanks for attending, all.